let me tell you a little story about Curtis Jackson, or 50 Cent, as you might know him. So he rose to fame with his rap career with, hits like In the Club, and sold more than 30 million albums worldwide. I knew 50 Cent was huge when I saw a clip from, I think it was during the wars in Afghanistan or Iraq. And they, interviewed one of the local kids, and he had a G Unit hat on, and I'm like, okay, maybe 50 Cent is pretty big. And he is also famous for making $100 million off from the sale of vitamin water. He was one of their early investors, and hey, worked out great for him. He's also produced several TV shows like Power, which I haven't seen myself, but I hear pretty good things. So it was a bit of a shock when 50 Cent declared bankruptcy. How could this have happened, right? How could 50 Cent be going bankrupt? Well, here's a little story. Now, 50 Cent was allegedly getting sued for child support and lost. So, how does one get out of paying a lot of money? Well, you can just declare bankruptcy. Now, if you listen to 50's music, 50 is all about his money. So when 50 heard that when 50 heard that Biden was going to raise his taxes, he said, "Oh nah," and decided to support Trump. Ice Cube and Lil Wayne apparently saw the same thing. Now, what's going on here is there's this thing called the Platinum Plan, right? And the goal is to invest billions into the black community. I'd go into the details of this. I think it's like a $500 billion plan. But does anyone actually think this is going to happen? And I mean, come on. Like the Republicans won't even support people who have lost their job from the coronavirus. And now they're going to turn around and support the black community? Seriously? And if you wanted to pander to the black community, you'd probably call your plan the Platinum Plan. I just pictured Trump talking to his advisors like, "Sir, we have a plan to get the black vote. It's called Reinvest into the Black Communities Act." And he's like, No, they'll never go for that. It needs to be more blingy. Let's call it the Platinum Plan. Seriously. And, come on. Really? The Platinum Plan? Why don't you call it the Diamond Plan, right? The Porsche Plan. Like, what? The Platinum Plan? Call it the Grill Plan. And back to 50. This is kind of a funny thing with celebrities, because we always put them on this pedestal. But honestly, should anyone be giving a shit who this guy's voting for? Remember, 50 Cent allegedly declared bankruptcy to avoid paying and providing for his children, his kids, who he's supposed to house, he's supposed to clothe. He's a multi-billionaire. And he wanted to get away with paying them and giving them as little support as possible by declaring bankruptcy. So why should we care who he's voting for to be the next president of the United States? We shouldn't. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for watching Citizen Pete. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, click that little subscribe button, maybe the like button, and hey, maybe just leave a comment. I want to know what you're thinking. What do you think about all the politics and news and all the stuff that's going on in our country?